recording has started. Welcome YouTube, and these are our two players here. Lin versus So-In. While the game seems to have a little bug here, for me at least, or someone is not loading in. You know, NetEase sometimes has these bugs. But yeah, it's a battle between two Korean orcs. So-In at the moment, I would say, oh, there we go, fourth best orc that we have in the world, overcame Shao KK. And yes, only 25 years old, qualified for GCS for the second time in fall last year. And it's always cool to see how happy he is to be able to participate in those tournaments. So a lot of motivation coming from him. He's not a full-time Warcraft player. He's kind of teaching people, I guess, in the meantime. And Lin, you saw the pictures of his wedding most likely. He doesn't have to play if you don't want to, or it's just for fun as well. WCG champion, BlizzCon champion, he's won it all! And he has a great win percentage versus Orc in general. 65% is one of the best in the world. So-In, on the other side, pretty weak with only 33%, but against each other, this completely flips around. Like, only one out of, one third of the games Lin was able to take. And so we're all excited to what he's bringing to the table here today. We start on AI. And off we go. Colors are swapped. Whoop, there we go. So-In in the upper left, starting with the Blade Master Grunt shop play. Obviously, one burrow attack seems to be the thing at the moment in Orc Mirror. And in blue, we see Lin. His GCS performance quite disappointing. Dropped in the group stage, if I'm not mistaken. In a pretty strong group, but still. Wasn't able to make it out, just like So-In, but of course, his aspirations are a lot higher. Especially if you followed the scene in 2016. How he dominated everything after coming back from the army was quite crazy, especially if you remember how long it took for Focus, Remind, and especially Moon to gain shape again. Lin was just there with his Blade Master, crazy micro, and great decision making. So we're gonna follow on him. Cripping starts with the first grunt. I'm not waiting for the shop here. It's a little loud, right? Or is it just for me? No, it's still early, man. So, damn, this is loud. This is better for me, at least. Blade Master of So-In coming in right in time. Steals it, gets the item as well. Great start for the young gun. Stealing the Gloves of Haste. Nice DPS boost right from the start. And he didn't, invest anything except one Windwalk and a little bit of positioning. And this is kind of disastrous for Lin, because he absolutely needs that spot to get to level 2. And claim Critical Strike, obviously. So So-In seems to have a great game plan prepared. He can creep this Forest Troll Warlord with only a Grunt and the Blade Master. Of course, he needs some time to heal up afterwards, as there's poison damage on both of them. But if this is the Book of the Dead, the game could be over in less than 5 minutes. So let's see what he gets at the item drop. It's a Book of the Dead! Oh shit! Lin's in trouble. So-In about to lose this Grunt, but I think he calculated this extremely well. Or was a little lucky with the RNGs. The Murlocs are still following him. Oh my god. What a start for the two-time back-to-back Holds Cup winner. In the meantime, Lin is trying to creep up, but he needs some time to get back. He needs some time to heal up. He's not level 2. And yeah, this is what a Book of the Dead can do to you. Look at this. Tech is in progress. Here we go. And this is gonna wreck this Orc Burrow. Lin is gonna be supply stuck. He is... Oh my god, there's no surface for repair. This is such a squash. Oh my god. A few of the peons might die. Oh, did he finish it in time? No, he didn't. So he can't produce grunts. So-In's grunt is quite hurt, so he might get that. But nice micro by the Korean, luring out the Blade Master for a long time. He has to follow him and invest a speed scroll there. Gets the kill, but the second burrow is dying too. There's no food possible for him now. And how to get back from this as Lin. His tech was quite early, but he needs at least 320 gold to replenish this and to rebuild the farms. And he's killing it again. He can kill this as well. He has one more Windwalk. He can easily get out. There's no dust for Lin. And this is so much time. Oh my god. 23 supply for So-In. He didn't go for a second grunt. Oh, there we go, second grunt. But not for a third grunt, as Lin did. So he's cutting some corners here and there, and he's going back in. The skeletons are still there. The burrows are still exposed. And there's nothing he can do. He can't go for a Shadow Hunter. He has no time at all to build Beastry and Lodge. And Soin is dominating an icon right here. Another peon kill, another peon kill. He's level 2.3 without creeping a single spot. I mean, okay, the red spot, but he just sniped the item carrying creep. And we were wondering, Lin, in what shape are you? Soin got his number here. He's getting wrecked. Now there's no Windwalk anymore. Blocking this with the grunt could result in a kill. Oh, there is Windwalk. Alright, got it. And he's killing it again. Disastrous. Absolutely disastrous play for the Dominator of 2016. Shadowhunter is coming. Tier 2 buildings are up. Another burrow to get up to 40 supply. I don't know. Lin needs to cheat now or something to fast build and get some gold. I've rarely seen him being dominated in an Orc mirror like that. Soin was super lucky, of course, but he kind of forced it. He went all across the map for the creep jack, which he did successfully. Then he went all the way back to the north, sniping the item, risking a lot. Like, if Lin follows him there and sees him in Windwalk, the Blade Master was lower than 40 HP, the Grunt was about to die against the Murlocs as well. So if Lin does not go here to creep this spot in the, like, close to Soin's base, he can creep jack and punish this. But he didn't. Wind of Illusion now, great for Orc Mirror fights.
A player's forces are
as you can use Spirit Link on them, so they will soak up a little more damage. Now it's time to get some revenge into the Book of the Dead again. Nope. Ark of Reincarnation can be a little greedier with the Blade Master that way, but I think this one will go to the shop. Shadowhunter only 50% done, while Soin is getting close to level 2. And there we are again. He's still supply stuck. He gets the Lodge up, but he can't get a Walker. There's no Beastry at all. We see the first Raider for Soin already. Blade Master battle. But there is one more Windwalk. So he's gotta be careful, Lin, here. For Hex and Focus. Ensnare is ready. And the Walkers are coming too. This is a lot, such a big EHP boost to have Spirit Link on your units. Probably the best in the game, I think. Blade Master is level 3 though. Didn't have to share experience with the Shadowhunter, obviously. And now the Stealing Magpie is around the corner. So far, Soin scanned a lot. Not doing it here! And Lin got the item. Oh, Hex here to save Soin's own Blade Master. Picking up the tome. Oh, is the damage enough? He gets backstab. If he's a little lucky with crit, he invests a second Hex into this. This round sticks. There's no Windwalk. If he gets the crit, he's dead. And he is. Ark of Reincarnation. Good that he didn't sell it here and was so greedy to get it. Maybe Soin didn't check because he invested 2. Oh my god, he comes back with mana for Windwalk. But is it enough? He's revealed. Oh, this is so bad. He's dead! Ending it in style with a critical strike. 3-2 GG. Soin with the performance of the tournament so far. But what can you do against the Book of the Dead that early? I think that's imbalanced. Matt Morris, if you're watching, fix Book of the Dead. But it wasn't only the Book of the Dead, it was everything. Harassing super early. Forcing this item drop by creeping it, which is very, very unusual to go for that creep route. And then, yeah, if you're in your Orc base with the Book of the Dead, you can ask Focus, who suffered through it against Romantic a lot of time. Then you're dead, most likely, especially if your Blade Master is hurt from creeping. Most one-sided game I've seen in a while. That's, yeah, kind of true. So we saw this yesterday when Lawliot dominated Lucifer on game 1. And the old Korean devil, he came back stronger than ever in map 2. And Lin has to have the same mindset as his old friend yesterday. Where's Remo? I think he has to work today. Or he's still sick. I haven't heard from him. But he's gonna be back tomorrow when we conclude Group D and cast Seer Cup. So tomorrow's gonna be a long day here for approximately 6 hours, 7 hours. We'll see. It's possible to prevent it. I don't think it's possible to prevent it if you find a Book of the Dead that early, what can you do? As Orc, you can't do it. You can't do anything. You can, of course, move the peons in faster, so there's more surface for repair. But even then, I mean, there's so many skeletons. Scout and Creepjack? Yeah. Yeah. I think it's hard to say. Yeah, I mentioned it before, there's a chance to, come back then and punish this creeping. But the item itself is way too strong. If he finds the health stone, this game is completely different. So, I think the variety should not be that big on the level 3 consumable items. Are you going to cast the 4v4 Ugri challenge? Yes, I will. What is the 4-on-4 Ugri challenge, you might ask? This is the link where you find everything about it. Boop, there we go. A big 4-on-4 cup for at least $700. So, I have no idea about 4-on-4, but I will get help. By most likely Ina, I think. So this is gonna be good in early February. Thank you very much, Lord Helmy, for the 27-month resub. Sends a smiley face. Smiley face right back to you, my man. Hope you're doing fine. And game 2 starts. Map is gonna be Turtle Rock. Entirely different from what we've seen on Ancient Isles. Not possible to find the Book of the Dead there. It's a lot bigger, lot more creeping most likely, bigger Blade Masters, and as I say this, we have close positions. You know what that means? It's gonna be an action-packed second game. Off we go. Soin has the 1-0 lead. After this horrendous game on AI. Did they swap colors? No, they didn't. Match points already for the rising star of the Orcish Horde. How much did Lynn practice? Did you guys follow his NetEase account? I mean, there's a lot of guys watching a lot of ladder games. I unfortunately don't have the time for it, but if you can find out about it, that would be nice. What do you know about Moon lately? Will he play tournaments this year? Very, very likely. I mean, I haven't heard anything against it. If there's a bigger tournament, Moon will be there. I'm pretty sure about that. So, what's Lynn's reaction gonna be? Will he come back swinging in rage and anger? Or was this too much of a letdown for him? He's been through everything possible, I guess, in the Warcraft world. So he knows how to handle this. Usually. Seer Cup is, by the way, for a prize pool of $3,000. This would be pretty nice for Soin to maintain the A1 team house. Or I guess they cancelled the flat. But you know, grab another flat or whatever. Again, Blade Masters on both sides, a little later for Lynn here. Both also go for a shop and a grunt, so nobody is cutting corners to check faster to tier 2. This is kind of the standard. As on Turtle Rock, there's so many turtles with medium armor, so you can attack it quite nicely with normal attack. As it does bonus damage, of course. Why are you talking about Czechia all of a sudden? Ah, for the 4-on-4 challenge? It would be nice to have yours in Czechia, but I think the chances are quite slim. Especially for yours. He's really busy at the moment. Lynn starting off with Gauntlets of August Strength, and again, Soin having a different idea about creeping. He's checking for main base. He didn't send a peon out, so they are not aware about close position yet. So a little evasion creeping by So-in. He knows how it is to like steal items and steal experience from his opponent. He did that in game 1. So okay, I'm venturing out a little further. Ring of Protection for the early game, sometimes quite nice if you like exchange damage and if you have these one-on-one situations. Lin going for the focus creep at the merchant. This will not be contested at all. So-in is way too far away. But interesting how they both approach this differently. Like, Lin going for the level 3 permanent item, So-in going for the level 2 permanent items, but he gets 2 of it, and whoa, this is nice. This is certainly nice to find the Ring of Regeneration. Needs a little less healing cells with that, and we'll be back to at least 50% HP in no time. So-in on the other side found the Claws of Attack, sold the ring, so he has plus 8 damage already, well-rounded with the circlet. If you can trade like a circlet for a ring, you should always do that. No, a ring for a circlet, that way. And now Lin wants to be kind of the aggressor. Just checking his base. Tier 2 techs are of course progressing here at the very same time, and this is what I meant. Grunts with normal damage against these turtles with medium armor. So fast. Got this over strength for him as well. So they play it a little slower, a little safer. Both know, okay, I don't really want to touch you in the early stages, so let's just level up, not attack each other, and see what we can do. With 2 gauntlets, I think he could creep this. Oh, this was Lin, by the way. I kind of confused the two. But yeah, So-in with his plus 8, he can easily creep this. Lin was around the corner. Gets a second circlet for this. Lin has a little bit of an experience advantage, but that's about it. That's solely due to the Ogre Mage, I hear. This could be dangerous.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, back to full HP, 800. So he should win the trade despite the plus 8 damage. Tier 2 is finished, and this means Shadowhunter, Beastery, and Lodge in a second. Wait, he doesn't have the gold for the Lodge. So-in fucked up a little. In the meantime, we see both tier 2 buildings already for the old schooler. There we go. This means that Spirit Link will arrive earlier for Lin, and he can tank a little more. Maybe even force the fight if he scouts this. It was a battle for circlets so far. It was a battle for items and experience. Nothing too big happened yet.
A player's forces are under attack.
Despite close position. Nobody wanted to invest the grunt HP for that. And whoa, Lin is going for this. That means he gets both Watch Awards. So-in far away as he's busy with the rat spot. Item. Ah, Talisman. It's okay. So-in with the rat spot though. Rune Bracers is one for the shop. Vamp Aura would have been the best. And maybe would have changed the outcome of this game. But okay, Rune Bracers is still a lot of gold. Can go for an Invo Potion that way. Or a Heal Scroll. Both pretty damn important. And this is what Lin should have done on AI. Check for this. Creep check this. But So-in is able to run away without being punished for it. Shadowhunter is creeping up. We'll get super close to level 2 to get Heal Wave. And I think this non-aggression pact will continue until both Shadowhunters are level 3 for the level 2 Heal Wave. You know the deal. What the fuck is the score wrong? How can this be? Well, So-in does have moments, man. Creeping up with the Shadowhunter even further. He's quite far behind, though. If both finish their camps. Tome of Experience is possible, it's only a Tome of Knowledge. And Lin, as I said, has this Watch Award. Lin has this Watch Award, and shops are pretty important in Orc Mirror. As I said, you need the Heal Scrolls later to have that synergy. Nice deal to have that synergy with Spirit Link. So he will always know about the inventory of his opponent if he's checking that correctly. And now Lin is coming in for the creep check, and this Shadowhunter looks quite... Well, he's not. He's not checking this? Now he is. Looks quite hurt! And there's a Windwalk. Prevents this with a Hex. There's no TP but a Speed Scroll. Oh, nice. Is it enough for... Lulz? He surrounds him. Salvages the situation very, very well. But Lin, maybe not decisive enough? Could have gone for the Shadow Hunter like right away with Windwalk.
A player's forces are under attack.
Number 1 heal scroll for the Orc, 150 HP that you get back on almost all your units. Oh, where's the end snare? Waiting for it. Okay, maybe he cancels this because Soen is there again. Who's finishing up the rest of these creeps. Let's have a look if this is a Tome of Experience or not. Because there's not too much happening. No, Tome of Agility though is also quite nice. Wind of Mana Stealing can be okay if you play your Shadow Hunter a little more aggressive in positioning. Then you can steal mana from the opposing Shadow Hunter, which might result in one more heal wave for you or one less heal wave for your opponent, which is quite a big deal. Adept upgrade coming, Kodo Beast coming. We don't see tier 3 by any of the players. Lin is very, very late with his Kodo, and there's only one Windwalk remaining. I guess there's Hex. Yo, there's a lot of mana. Oh shit, this is again so bad. Is there another Hex for this? Is there another End Snare for this? There is definitely a Hex. He can't use any items. He can't purchase the town portal and use it. But that's 350 gold that you certainly don't want to lose. Get something in return though. Pretty big steal actually, since he was so late with his Kodo Beast himself. So that bought him some time. Lost resources but bought him time. Blade Master is back with 50%. 45 versus 46. Hex coming in. The positioning for Soen is not that great. He's pulling peons. And off we go. This raider will most likely fall. There's only one heal wave. Level 3 for the Shadow Hunter of Lin. Only level 2 for Soen. This is a fight that you don't want to take ever. Spirit Link is rattling through. He kills the raider in the north but loses his own in the south. Oh, heal wave saves him for now. Nice hexes to lower the DPS of the Blade Master. But I guess that should be Lin's fight to take. Some raiders are in a bad position there though. And this Soen actually takes this. The Concave is quite nice. The Shadow Hunter can use this Lesser Clarity Potion to get more mana. This is not an option for Lin at all. But he has a mana potion, so that's nice as well. A very big and scrappy fight here. Level 3 for Lin. Critical Strike level 2 most likely. But the Blade Master is kind of chewing through this. Loses another raider here. But now everything drops low and I don't think there's... Oh, nice. The Kodo is coming in. Eats one. And has to be careful with his Blade Master now. He needs some healing there. There's the heal wave. Off we go. 43 versus 44. Man, everything is about to die. Kodo eats again. Quite hungry little animal we have here. But the Shadow Hunter, can he approach him with the Blade Master? I think, oh my... Everything is yet yellow and red. So who's focusing better? Of course, there's a shop advantage for Soen, so if he has the resources, he can go for them. Lin has no mana anymore, just has to rely on some damage here. 33 versus 39. What a scrappy fight! But Lin, I think, is doing the right thing to retreat. There's almost no mana on his SH anymore. He gained almost an entire level. And without bonus damage on the Blade Master, this was quite a nice fight from Lin. And Soen lost a little more. But can he go for the red spot here? This looks ambitious. But alright, I think you can. Oh, fucked it up! And has to use another hex for this. But it's alright. Lin is not doing too much in the meantime. Class plus 12! Yo! Plus 27 damage on the Blade Master, but he needs healing. He doesn't have selves. And Lin is going into the base, kills the shop. This was the saving grace for Soen in fight 1. 4 walkers are of course extremely good against this burrow, and it just melts away. Soen's supply stock at 40, Lin at 45 already. So, saving grace Blade Master. But as I said, no healing, no clarities, no mana potion. Is he rebuilding the shop? Yes, he is. And Remo, wherever he is, if he sees this, he's raging again. Yeah, Lin should take this now. Heal wave very early, and there's not too many of them. Oh, this was the only one, and he didn't save the Raider for a long time. He's focusing the Kodo to get rid of the 10% damage boost. And Lin is setting the record straight here. 237 critical strike. Oh, that was Soen, of course. But this won't help him. Kodo is gone. After a 159 crit, level 4 on the Shadow Hunter. Lin saves his Kodo Beast, remains the bonus damage. And this is quite one-sided now. Blade Master of Soin about to die. Still the Kodo Beast tanking up so much damage. And it's one of the first 1-1s in a winner bracket semifinal. Lin playing this quite smart. Had a very, very nice timing for the push. Despite the town portal. And this was the absolute right call to... Like, if he loses the Blade Master there, the game for him is quite over. Because Soin can go up to 50 and then push, and then the Blade Master comes back with not too much to his chest. But yeah, Lin had the timing with a level 3 Shadow Hunter against a level 2 Shadow Hunter. And it doesn't really matter if you have a shot then. Soin defended it well for the first time, but then greedily going for the red spot. And not having the time to pick up the rune, which the Ogre Magi drops. That could have turned a little... Like, would that be a big difference if he gets the scroll there? Or the rune? I don't think so. I think Lin was just way too overwhelming. So, map 3. We go full distance, baby. And we have a new sub. Thank you, Kin Jiffy. I hope I didn't butcher your name here, but it reads like this. Kin Jiffy for the sub. I hope you enjoy your replay packs and no advertisements on this channel. Same for Dizzly Bear, who resubbed for 14 months already. Recently we had a lot of 16-month resubs. That was when Twitch Prime was announced. And we had this big event of WCA Europe and WCA China versus Korea combined. Not buying selves was so bad. Yeah, I kind of agree. Maybe they were out of stock. I don't know. I think... Yeah, who's pointing it out? Lynx. The first Kodo kill was key. After Lin had to TP back, he got the Kodo for free, and Lin's own Kodo was very late. So... Without a Kodo, you can't really fight. I mean, whoa, what's going on? Little subtrain here coming in. Thank you, Veraflies and Scuffboy for the Prime subs. Exactly. If you have Amazon Prime, you can sub to this channel for free. And we get the whole $250. It's quite nice little support. So if you didn't spend your Prime subscription on a different channel, then you can do it here. Lynx is resubscribed as well, 20 months in a row. Congrats on the anniversary, or whatever it is. Sub hype? Yeah, Subtrain is strong here. Fnif has resubscribed as well. Okay, give me more. Let it rain, boys. Let it rain. For 5 months. Fnif says train? Question mark? Yeah, guys. Community. Subtrain or what? Kyux, Shorty, holy fuck. 2 new subs. Also via Prime. Kyux and Shorty 182. Damn! Subtrain is strong. I like what I see. Let it rain. And yeah, where Foggy is occupying a slot at the moment, so he can't start the 3rd game. Anxiety, shout out to you, my man. 27 months of resubbing. Choo choo, he says. What is going on here? We're only like 30 minutes in and we have, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 new subs. If this continues like this, we might be able to break our record. Yeah, 27 months is quite crazy, Anxiety. Thank you very much, and also for everything you did. And still do in the Warcraft scene. Good man, this Anxiety. Very, very good guy. So, for all the new subs, we will send out the replay packs of Seer Cup right after the cast to your Twitch inbox. So check your messages. You get the entire replays, not only from today, but from the days before as well. Quite a few cool games in there. So if you like your own camera control, or if you want to look something up that a player did, or want to redo a creep route or something, the replays are quite a good catch for you. Topo Chan class has resubbed for 9 months. It's a baby. Congrats. You can name it, Topo. What the fuck is going on? Musty Pferdchen has subscribed with Prime as well. Damn, usually it's quite hard to fill these breaks in between games, but if you just keep on subscribing, you make the stay very, very easy for me. Thank you. Kin Jiffy, one of our latest subscribers, has beat Grubby in a one-on-one Night Elf only tournament back in the day. Grubby's Night Elf is quite good, right? So quite an accomplishment. Cast is not over, we're just starting, and the game starts as well. This will determine the first player in the winner bracket final. It's either gonna be Soin, who had a perfect game 1 on AI, or Lin, who had quite a strong showing on Turtle Rock with tremendous timings. And the sub train is not stopping with Halloia, also first time sub, thank you very, very much. And now, let's enjoy some Warcraft between those two brilliant players that you see here. Soin versus Lin, game 3. The loser will drop down to the lower bracket. This will be quite hard for him as either Romantic or WFZ are waiting there, and they're both pretty great against Orc. WFZ, one of the only players who, I don't want to say prefers, but actually is able to play Undead versus Orc on Terranas Stand, so this limits the map choice a little bit. And while I'm dealing with production, here we go. Deciding map 3. Lin said at GCS he does not want to face Romantic there because he's goddamn strong against Orc. And that's absolutely correct. I looked up the numbers. It's pretty insane how good Romantic is in that matchup. But on the other hand, you have to beat everybody in your group to advance. So in this group there's no easy opponents as it seems. Will Soin upset everybody? What's the record on daily subs? Ooh, I don't know. 180, I think. That was the first day of Twitch Prime. So a lot of people subbed that day. That was insane. We see Blade Masters. Obviously, no Farseers here. Soin is the cutest, Lin is the handsomest. That's up for you to judge. So, Twisted Meadows it is. Once again a bigger map, with most likely a lot of creeping, as there are so many spots where you can find Vamp Aura, which is the key item in this matchup. You can get one at the shops and at every single laboratory. So it's 6 spots for the Vamp Aura. And Lin, not the... well... he's like aiming for the Tome of Experience, didn't get it, so his creep route is not the best compared to Soin, who will get a lot more experience from this. But of course, with the next... okay, I was missing the grunt. I thought he would go tier 2 without a grunt, but no. It's like that commitment for a tome. Well, if it's a Tome of Experience, it certainly pays off. But on the other hand, if you get a claw, this spot is so nice for Soin. And now you see the level disadvantage. Almost an entire level. He's aiming for the second tome as well. Soin is not punishing this as it seems. The grunt is keeping him busy as we see on the minimap. He kinda needs that tome now, right? It's a big gamble. And he doesn't get it as well. Can get another circlet here if he wants to. It's a little short on resources. But yeah. Soin with the gamble. Oh wait, is the colors correct? Yeah, okay. So Soin gambles for this. Lin went for the safe route. I think I confused them before, so sorry about that. And this gives the world champion of before, of 2016, the upper hand, also in the trades here. How does he want to catch up? Lin most likely gonna be in his face the entire time now, as he knows about the advantage, as he sees the inventory. Can cancel some healings, just be annoying, slow down creeping. And here 2 techs, 7 to 8 done. Lin a little faster, so all odds in favor of Lin at the moment, but this is just the very early game. So we do have some time to thank a donation for fun, for you, for me, donating $5 to our chest. Thank you very much, my man. What a day. What a great day of support so far. So Lin's gonna get level 2 here. Now, I like So-In wanted to creep simultaneously while harassing and roaming around, but Lin says no, steals the first brood, or null, and gets level 2, so critical strike unlocked. And I like how he scouted this. Is he creeping at the same time? No, he wanted to, but he sees the Blade Master around. He can't do anything. I really like how Lin put a stop sign to So-In's game so far. And there's 2 more wind walks. This grunt is dying. Oh my god, this grunt is dying. Here's the first one. Maybe he can save him into the creeps, but I doubt it. Oh, crit, he's so lucky. Speed scroll invested. And you know what they say, never lose a grunt in the early game. And he keeps him busy with the 3 grunts here as well. Lin's Blade Master, So-In's Blade Master taking so much damage. And has to use the heal selves, opening up the null overseer for himself. Oh, Lin is playing this so good. You were asking what shape Lin is. This looks pretty strong. At the moment. But So-In is luring around, waiting for level 2. He needs to get this no scan by Lin. Shadowhunter is coming in too early! He gets it nevertheless! But he's in trouble now. Hex coming in. Speed scroll engagement. There is no wind walk for him. Backstab. He can't run away. Can he reach for a Hex? Yes, he can! And off we go. Blade Master of So-In falls. And Lin has a huge advantage now. Level 2.4 on the Blade Master. Shadowhunter with that kill. Immediately 60 experience for him. And So-In, man, what to do now? The harass was a good idea, but the appearance of a Shadowhunter didn't calculate that in. Which he kind of has to. And that's what happens when you're too far out of the map once the Shadowhunters pop out. Great timing. Gloves of Haste. Wow, the trifecta is real. So much damage on Lin's Blade Master now with only 3 items. Shadowhunter needs to go way out of his comfort zone now to creep something. Tier 2 is obviously finished with the Beastery and Lodge and Snare upgrade ready now. Plus, what was it? Belt of Giant Strength? Meh. A little more sustained, but of course was hoping for another item. Second worst, I think, together with the Devotion Aura. And Snare upgrade from So-In as walkers are arriving as well. So Lin has the upper hand in basically every single regard, but So-In is not giving up. In Orc Mirror, everything can happen. With a few good item drops, with a few good creep steals, with a fighting position, with a good and successful Kodo focus. So not giving up is absolutely the right choice here. Imagine now he finds all the good mana items, and the Shadowhunter all of a sudden has 700 HP. Oh, Lin with the second claw. Plus 14. And the Warmill this time a little earlier. So he's the one to knock on the door, I guess. This is Heal Wave. Shadowhunter has it as well. So his progress on the Shadowhunter, of course, a little faster, as the Blade Mask was not soaking up experience. Sends him away now for the fast level 3. Could be enough. And again, chance for a Vamp Aura. Shoot of Accuracy, meh. Sells it immediately for a heal scroll most likely, and an invul. Lin is pulling peons. Is he going for an expansion already? With this advantage? So-In, I mean. He can. Still confusing them. I got the Remo disease. Confusing Orc players and like players of the same race. So it's Lin, of course, with the Shadowhunter advantage. Just the Blade Master is a little weaker. As I said, I'm feeling a little under the weather, so sorry about those confusions.
A player's forces are under attack.
Claw plus 9! Finally some damage on this blade. But if this is a mana potion, game's... Whoa, the nuts! Slippers and big mana. And he has a little mana as well. I don't want to call this GG, but this is freaking 450 mana points on this level 3 Shadowhunter. Against nothing on a level 2 Shadowhunter. You need like the best micro in the world ever to win this fight now. True Shot Aura here. Vamp Aura would have helped him. And now, again, he gets the Kodo. Lin seems to have the perfect Kodo timing here. And this is such a big loss. This is 3 supply that he can't eat. This is 10% damage that he doesn't get. The shop is gone. So-In is in deep shit, man. 57 supply against 50. This is as one-sided as it gets in Orc Mirror. Kills the Raiders. Critical Strike for 213. This is, of course, Critical Strike level 2. So-In gets some kills here and there. But what does it matter? The Kodo comes in, trying to eat, doesn't really get it, but this grunt will fall nevertheless. And this Shadowhunter uses the big mana here to make sure that this fight will end rather soon. So-In is doing his best, but it's not enough. Second Kodo Beast, the backup Kodo is coming in. Almost level 3 for So-In. This would be Critical Strike level 2, huge DPS boost, but I think it's all down the drain from here. Losing another Kodo Beast, getting that grunt back. And of course this fight lasts longer thanks to Spirit Link. Nice little micro by So-In, saving those 4 units. But it's cleanup time. Very reminiscent, GG, very reminiscent of yesterday when Lawlight dominated map 1 against Lucifer and then Lucifer came back swinging. Same happens here. Lin is in shape. Lin knows, still knows how to play Orc Mirror and is in the winner bracket final now. He was breaking quite a sweat, I guess, after game 1. But well, on TM, this was just so much better. Starting off with a better creep route, finding the great item, can be annoying the entire time, and then the key moment, losing the Blade Master to the Shadowhunter in the middle of the game, and then things spiral out of control. You have so much more time for the Shadowhunter, creep him up to level 3, have the level 2 heal wave, can take more risks here and there, creeping a lot, boom. And that's how you end up with 57 supply against 50, and 2 level 3 heroes against 2 level 2 heroes, and then you can micro as well, like, you can micro your little hard out as So-In, but this was an obstacle that was way too high. So So-In finds himself on the lower bracket. He will face today the loser of WFZ versus Romantic. This is the game that I'm most excited for in all of the winner bracket semifinals in the group stage. So I hope you're excited as well. This will be our next game, and we will go into a little break here to catch a breath, and then we'll be right back with Undead versus Human action.